What is up, guys? It's Whatever here, and we got invited to BBL. And if you know me, you know I love me some Ubers. And it just so happens we got first pick too. So this is going to be our draft analysis. We got a pretty interesting team. It was a little hard because it was 18 man, I think. So there's a lot of snipes. No team is perfect. There's a lot of holes in a lot of different places, and we're gonna see how it goes. We're just gonna get right into it because this is a draft analysis. It shouldn't be 30 minutes long. Um, First things first is Calyrex Ice, aka King James.
Iguodala to Curry, back to Iguodala, up for the layup. Oh, blocked by James. LeBron James with the rejection.
Basically, this is basically I want to say the consensus number one overall kind of guy. He's just the greatest. He can be offensive. He has such good bulk. If he gets one kill, he's gonna just straight up, compound and snowball things. Because look at those stats. That's just disgusting. But yeah, Calyrex Ice, just one of the greatest Pokemon to ever exist. And it's disgusting, and we got it on our team. So yeah. So with first pick, we got, Wheel coming up on the second pick. So second round, I went with G Slow King, or as I like to call him, Magic.
Ball game now. 5 seconds to go. Magic with a hook shot. Scores with 2.
Basically, he's here to chilly reception, kind of sponge hits for Calyrex. I know double psychic, so scary, but I think it's just kind of a sponge here. Just kind of do things with that Calyrex, get up that chilly reception, because under snow, giving a defense boost to that thing, insane. Anyway, it's also such a good check to a lot of big threats, because it can basically at least check some of the big Ubers. I thought that was really cool. Next, we've got Meowscarada, the big purr.
Holidays for Christmas. What a move there by Johnson. Oh, dropping the hammer right over Embiid. What a play, Carl Anthony Towns.
This is my boy Carl Anthony Towns. Basically, he's here to be fast. 123 base speed. Protean with triple axle is insanely good in a meta game where there are so many dragons and what do you call them? Psychic types. So knockoffs, triple axle, sucker punches for priority. Anything with priority is just gonna be super good because there's gonna be a lot of Deoxys and those frailer guys there too. On my next wheel around, I decided to kind of lock down some things that I needed because things were starting to go fast. I went with Scizor, the Claw.
You got to be aware of the inbounder here if you're Philly.
It's off to Leonard, defended by Simmons. Is this the dagger?
Kawhi Leonard here. He's basically here to be Steel type. That helps a lot. Like I said, though, priority is another big thing. A lot of those guys are pretty weak, pretty frail. So like a Flutter Mane, Deoxys, it's just going to help with that, with the offensive side. Also gives me a defogger. I'm not really going to be running defog too much. I'm going to be running a lot of boots on this team. But it does give me one technically, so that's that. And then next, we went with our Terra type, or Terra abuser. That's Walking Wake here. Big Walking Wake, the big ticket.
6 players in double figures. Garnett blocks it away. Sam Mack floats inside, misses, and Garnett with a rebound. He's doing it all. Porter back to Garnett.
You already know this is why he's here, to get you to watch the games. Kevin Garnett is gonna be here to just do Terra things, Spoiler alert, we don't get sun, we don't get rain. I just wanted this thing as a Terramon because those stats are pretty solid. Change the typing to something offensive wise that, like, let's say they're weak to fairy moves. Boom, fairy typing. I just thought it was gonna be pretty cool. I don't think I've ever used this guy before. And that goes with, like, pretty much from here on, it's like stuff I've never used before. So it's going to be kind of like a funner team for me. But yeah, Walking Wake is here to be our Terramon, the main abuser. We get one later, but we'll talk about that later. Next, Palmont, the answer.
In a row, 7 straight points by Iverson. Looked like he was dead in the water.
The Sixers by 4. 40 seconds left.
Allen Iverson, what a goat. Here, because Revival Blessing is not banned. It's not necessarily broken, but I wanted to see how it would work with a calorie exercise. Because, if I figured if I'm ever going to use Revival Blessing, it's probably not going to be on anything. Like, the biggest value is for in an Uber's draft, Because if you're bringing somebody back, then it could be possible. Also, it's like, gosh, 105 speed tier, pretty solid. 115 attack, also pretty solid. Volt Absorb, that's kind of alright, but Iron Fist is going to hit hard with Ice Punches and stuff like that. Like I said, this guy's here to be a little fun guy, a little Palmont. Next we got Basque Legion, Slim Reaper.
Durant, the fake, the second, ankle breaker! KD! Put it on the highlight reel!
Kevin Durant, the GOAT. Adaptability, could be Swift Swim, could be Mold Breaker. Like I said, we don't have any rain, we don't have any sun, but we got options to put that shit up if we want to, you know what I'm saying? Shadow Balls are going to be hitting hard. The main reason I want to use this was it J. Ricky who had it in BBR? It was the all Gen 9 team or whatever. But like this thing, slap an Assault Vest on this thing and you are not killing this thing in 3 hits. And that is crazy considering how much damage it could do to you back. 92 attack is nothing to scoff at with adaptability. So, yeah, I thought it would be pretty cool. Next, Torterra, Mount Matumbo. No. This is basically here to help with resistances and stuff like that. Gives me another, Stealth Rocker, because I have some spikes, but nothing too crazy. But yeah, Stealth Rocker helps with the Edge Quake weakness. People love those check boxes, and I've never used Torterra, and also figured, hey, it's got Shell Smash now. It's at a very viable point tier. It's no longer 13 points because everyone's like, oh my god, it's going to be the best thing ever. But yeah, it's Torterra. He ain't anything special, but he's pretty cool. Next, we went with Munchlax. This is the beard.
Under 2 to play. Harden, step back. Puts up the 3, got hit. Shot's good! And 1! James Harden, double team! And a chance for a 4-point play.
Big James Harden. He put on the fat suit. He wanted to join the team. You already know. He's here for, the ghosts. There are, 4 ghost types who are super fucking strong and are very fucking scary. And considering I had 2 psychic types, only 1 dark type, and that's Masquerada, I wanted to shore up getting Munchlax here. He was also 1 point, so I thought, the value of Munchlax here was better to get him here than to wait and possibly get him sniped in the last 2 rounds. Anyways, after that, we went with G Moltres. This is the Black Mamba.
Here comes George to Kobe Bryant. Bryant inside. It's good. It's good. Tie game. Walton can tip it. Bryant with the save.
Oh, you got to get a shot here.
Final seconds. Bryant for the win. Bang!
You already know. It's Kobe being Bryant. That's our GOAT. Got a second dark type again. Ghost types were looking scary. Dark types were looking scary. I also haven't used this thing before, or I haven't used it since it first came out in Sword and Shield, when everyone was like, oh my god, it's the best thing ever. Because all you did was run Nasty Plot set. G Moltres, pretty cool guy. Pretty much here for the dark types and stuff like that. Yeah. Last guy is Stone Jordan. This Boogie Cousins.
Cousins gets a touch. Already helped out. Trying to plow in. Oh! That is a man's jam! DeMarcus Cousins.
Cousins nearly brought down the backboard.
My favorite player of all time. I don't care. I don't care. He was my favorite. I'm a Kings fan. You already know. But yeah, Stone Joyner. He's also our second Terra guy. I thought he'd be really funny because look at those like the first three stats are so crazy. Imagine him changing typing to where he was just like, I'm not gonna put it out there, but I did a couple accounts with like something versus a Groudon, and he doesn't get 3 KO'd by Adamant Max Attack. Yeah. But you know, that's just me. That's just me. You know. Power Spot also makes it so his attacks are a little bit stronger too. So, you know, just a fun overall team, and I think it's gonna be a nice little fun ride here for the BBL. I'll see you guys in our week 1. Peace.